A welcome. Oh, wait, hold on. Shrimp Chips told me there's a specific quest I gotta stop at. Okay, guys, keep an eye out for a quest named, basically the name of patch 5.1, Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty. I need to do the quest to turn it in, but that's where I need to stop for 5.1. That basically concludes 5.1. Okay. Alright. A welcome guest. Alphino looks just about ready to leave you behind. What the fuck? He's gonna leave me behind? We mustn't dally here any longer, Grey Parson. I forget that's my name sometimes. I'm not used to the name change yet. I'm like on day 3 of having this name. Alright. We mustn't dally here any longer, Grey. If Beck Lug is to hear the truth of our travails in the first, you of all people should be present. Okay, so we're trying to figure out how to get our friends back over to the source. Was it Y'shtola who had the great idea to do something? I'm going the wrong way. No, need the Oculus. I think that's where I'm going, right? Yeah. Or the Ocular. I think, yeah, it's called the Ocular, not the Oculus. Was it Y'shtola that had the great idea of, like, trying to do some cool things with, their bodies? I should have taken notes. I have such bad memory. Anyways, we're working with, this person who delves into, like, some cool magic that can do the things to get the people back to the source, potentially. But it's risky. Yep. Don't you love my in-depth recap? They look asleep. I didn't take that long to get there. Sheesh.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
Hi.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own.
That's interesting that they're able to actually see all of that.
And your soul is the densest of them all.
Cause we're like what? Are we
As I
7 or
said
8 times
before,
rejoined? I
were it
don't
not
remember.
for their heroism, the
Is
skies
that has
over
something to do
Northrend
with
would
our
still
soul,
be
right?
awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of 4-3 and the Sin Eaters.
Okay, sorry, I was talking over Exarch. So he said, as I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies of Northrend would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vothri and the Sin Eaters. Okay.
After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I will
Nice.
see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
We can go do some fetch quests.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
My Dragoon wolf head makes me think of the wolf heads that you wear in Rust. We appreciate you and your scuffed memory. I appreciate it, Cat Lord. Thank you. Yeah. I actually do have my notebook right here. I don't have a pen. I need to go grab a pen. Let me go do that. I will be right back. Okay, I got my handy dandy notebook. Yeah, I didn't take any notes actually last stream. Let's. Alright, you wanna know what place I really wanna go back to, and I hope I get to soon, is Amarat. I think that place is really cool. Alright, so this is post Shadowbringers 5.1 MSQs. So essentially, here, we've talked to Tadaru and Kryl. It was Kryl that we were talking to, right? Kryl and friends, souls need to be rejoined with their bodies. Ariange and Yustola came up with it. Okay, so I was half right because I said Yustola. The cool Dragoon outfit, thank you! It's my level 80 artifact gear, minus the headpiece. The headpiece is not. I got a couple of Dragoon items from the dungeon that I did last stream. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Right, Emerald's so freaking cool. Ooh, a themed house around that would be freaking badass. If you do that, I want to see pictures or, hell, even come visit. Okay. So now we're working with Becklug. Rejoin Brendo's souls. Okay. Alright, I think I have a good understanding of what all has been happening. I am curious to talk to everybody. Fortunately for us, Becklug is of mind to see you and your fellow Scions justly compensated for your efforts. I mean, the true compensation would be fixing them.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. Freaking miss Emmett, damn it. Like, I hate him as a character, but I also love him as a character. You know? You know? I sometimes forget we're not truly here in the first. It will be good to be whole again. So they can kind of feel that they're not really themselves. Becklug has a fine eye. Though we have yet to begin, I rather think the Exarch was right to call on them. Did you happen to notice the magic brooms strewn about the grand cosmos? Uncanny. You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world? For a second, I thought Becklug was talking to us, and I was like, oh, we can already go back to our world if we want. Then I realized that they were talking to Exarch. Oh, right. So they want to use White Orsite. Me too. Emmett's got an incredible voice. He's like he's definitely husbando level. I'm telling you guys, as soon as I'm all caught up through Endwalker, I'm gonna do a stream where I do like a tier list ranking every single man in this game. Like NPC, main character kind of man. Yeah. We're gonna have a husbando ranking. And then I want to commission, or if anyone in chat who's able to do this, I want my girl sitting at the Last Supper kind of table with all my husbandos around me. White Orsite, you say? An intriguing proposition. But one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen to their souls within the Orsite. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? In theory, yes, but the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw aether from your surroundings. This process must be halted and the resulting surfeit of aether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these faux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at the inn at Journey's Head, corrupted by the Sun Eaters, their aether made stagnant by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see the unfortunate individuals? Why? Do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you. While you escort our guests to the inn, I will assist Urianger in creating the requisite Orsite. I believe my talents would be better applied to that endeavors as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Becklug as necessary? Let us make for Amarang then. Hey, Shrimp Chips, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Dude, Cog, we're gonna be gushing so hard over our husbandos after 6.0. So hard. I'm telling you, I need a freaking picture of my warrior flight just surrounded by my husbandos at like the Last Supper kind of painting. Hey King, how's it going? Oh, Uwu? I heard the Uwu and then I was like, why is it in a deep voice? I forgot that I selected that one. I was about to say, how's it going, King? But I've already greeted you, but I do hope you're doing well. King, by the way, we're gonna be playing that game that you got me on Thursday. Message me in-game when if you need me. Okay, will do. Got it. We got my handy-dandy notebook with my pen, and I've notated in my head when to stop. And yeah, I'll let you know. Good luck with your stream, by the way, Shrimp. I don't know who that is, but I recognize the name. I have not met this person yet. You wanna make me something? I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down. If you want to. If you want to. Okay. So, where do we need to go? Right, we're going to Amarang. Amarang. I really like saying the name of this place. Once I get all caught up. Alright, sounds good. So this is Halric, is it? Yes. His etheric balance leans perilously toward the light. Toward stasis? What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as all poor souls corrupted by the light, he will become a Sun Eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the Wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Halric was completely unresponsive before, but now... I was about to say, like, wait, they still got Sun Eaters? Okay, he mumbled. Poor Halric. Then perhaps there is yet hope. If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether in one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Vobert. Then, for far darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it, but for their sakes, I will break that oath. It is not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. So we're just gonna be like, yeah, that's fine, let's do this. Stop. I feel like we didn't question this too much, but I guess we'll trust Buckleg. Totten stares blankly at you. It would seem the tonic has had no effect. Damn. What is this warmth I feel in my chest? Come on now, you mustn't fret. I feel warm in my legs. They don't feel as heavy. So it worked for like 2 out of 3? Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function in most of the patients, at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. 'Tis true that with the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow. And yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true only for the corporeal aether. Their incorporeal aether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in later stages of corruption, like Hauric, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. Damn, poor Hauric. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. No! There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. By the gods, he could wake to find himself an old man? A fine reward for his persistence, the opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we can find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them, we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Sure. Here, spray this liquid on people. No, right? It's like we didn't question it, like, hardly at all. We were just like, what is it? Okay. We could have just poisoned everyone for all we know. Good for the soul. Becklug is ready to speak of the metaphysical. I suspect the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past, that I was once a mage of the royal court of Obert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administered to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. And in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, a plague the like of which none had ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men that should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. You mustn't dwell in the past, and now you have a chance to redeem yourself. At least the warriors of light brought those responsibilities to justice. Let's go with the middle one. That I do, and comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal aether. Do you think it can be done? Were the sky still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility, but now we may have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail a conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the aether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done if that's all the same to you. I'm with Alice, like, let's cut to the chase. Whatever regents must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task will be to gather the necessary materials. The purest of waters and finest of clays, as well as a fey lantern brimming with pixie magic. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alphado, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have to do to get the lantern. You don't mean. The Pixies took quite a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Fine, we'll pay a visit to Ilmeg, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the Fae folk. Oh, while you're about it, seek the Numel of Plaini. They will be able to supply you with water suitable for our needs. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? Don't bother. Yeah, that's a hard mood right there. There still remains the matter of clay. Might I prevail upon you to find it? Honestly though, like, this game sometimes drags out with explanation and stuff, and I'm like, alright, look, let's cut the bullshit, let's just get the things that we need to do the things that we need to do. So I really appreciate Alice for saying that. Clay from Amarang would likely be best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us? Could ask the miners at Twine. Well, there are the scavengers at Mordsuk. Wait, the miners at Twine! That would be Jerky, right? I want to see Jerky again. Ah, yes. They will be able to point you in the right direction, I am sure. Ugh, my allergies. Alright. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there is aught else I can learn of the stagnation which afflicts the people here. Thank you, thank you. Hey Proteus, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, I did not take my allergy meds today, and I probably should have. Breathing has not been fun. Please tell me this is where Jerky is, right? Look, it's Jerky! Mama and Jerky. I can't stop thinking about the giant Talos we built. Can you imagine what it could do with the matching trolley? It feels like a waste not to build one. Long time no see. Oh, and it's Magnus! Our old friends! Gray, well, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We've just at this moment finished repairing the Talos and trolley you lot took to Nabatharang. The trolley was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man, that China's. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting the giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley, but Magnus still refuses to see all the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, Jerky, but that doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me Grey Parsing here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? Thank you for showing off your sprankles, Proteus. I see, and this familiar requires clay from Amarang. Well, look no further. If anyone can find you quality clay, it's us. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there must be some lurking somewhere or other, waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they used to take clay from Mount Moran mines to make adobe bricks. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but the game just had to use coyotes, right? Like, they just know that I would be playing this, and they want everyone to hear me say coyote. They're making, this game's mocking me right now. I feel very mocked right now. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Okay, I say that as we like literally have a coyote on our head. I'm literally wearing a coyote. Okay, but check this out. Boom! Can't see my eyes. Got lots of work tomorrow, so I have to go to bed, but I did send you more sneak peeks. Good night, much love. All right, Kita, thank you so much for sending the little sneak peeks. I'll go check them out after stream. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and hopefully I catch you again soon. Bye! Should come here and talk about trolleys and be funny with you. Now look. I will chatter about some trolleys with Jerky, okay? Okay? We did not even explore this little patch of area. That's funny. Alright. Let's get out the reindeer, because 'tis the season, am I right? Oh, wait. Oh, shit, I can't fly here. But I can do that. Man, I can't fly. Ugh. I haven't unlocked flying in all of the zones yet. I've only unlocked flying in like 2 of them. Ilmeg for sure. So I could do the beast tribe quest there, or whatever they're called. The tribe quest. The tribe quest there. Yes. I will be coming up on the first set of Nier Automata raids later today, like towards the end of this stream. Really excited to like check out the Nier raids. So that way I can get my 2B boots so I can be fucking slaying in all my glams in this game. But yeah, there is a Nier Automata crossover with Final Fantasy XIV. Apparently, so I've been told some of the Nier is kind of canon now to the story, but I don't know, y'all tell me. Yes, 2B is definitely waifu. Faux show. Wait, Catlord, have you started watching the Nier Automata anime? Oh, hold on, let me kill this really quick. I need the desert coyote. Boom. Boom. Dragon dings, let's go. Nice. I got 4 sacks of nuts for that. Let's see. Do I not need any more desert coyotes? I guess not. Oh, we gotta come over here. Where can you watch? Oh, where am I watching that at? I can ask Shrimp Chips in just a sec where to watch it. Hold on. I think he's viewing a cutscene. I may not be able to actually message him. Okay. No, I can't. Oh. Boom. Dragon. Y'all ready for the sick move? Oh! God damn! Freaking Dragoon. We got some cool moves. I love playing Dragoon. So the plan, guys, is to go into Endwalker as Bard, and we'll finish Endwalker as Dragoon. So I've been trying to level up. I've been working on my Dragoon relic weapon. I'm almost done with the set of books that need to be done, which has been a freaking grind. I have like 2 more books left to do, and then I can continue the grind some more. It's like a grind within a grind. Shrimp hasn't messaged me back yet in the game, so as soon as he does, I'll let you know where you can watch it. Agreed. I actually got Shrimp one of the Nier Automata soundtracks. I can't remember if it was for his birthday or for Christmas, but he'll play it every now and then. and it's so good. Okay. Somewhere in the red. Yeah, my ARR relic weapon. Slowly but surely getting there. So this is where I'm at right now. I believe this is Estinian's spear. As soon as I complete all the set of the 9 books, for this little tiny portion of the grind, then this will turn glowing. And then I gotta do a little more grind, and it won't be glowing, but it'll be purple. And then I'll do another set of grind, and then it'll be glowing purple, and that's where I want it. So I got like a lot more grinding to do before Endwalker, but we getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. I wish I could fly. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I see where it is. It's over here. Trying like, damn it! I had a feeling it was gonna aggro it. The books? Yeah, I agree. You are weird. God damn, that move is so cool. My mouse slipped on me. Look at that, I got a dragon around me. Okay. The books are like kinda okay, but it's just like, it's the same thing over and over and over again. If I have to do the freaking Armvale one more time, I'm going to freaking lose it. I hate the Armvale dungeon. I don't like that one at all. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. You have the clay, I take it. Wonderful. We need but combine the clay and the water, then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Backlug, I have a question. In the event that we need this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another to perform the incantation? Ooh, that's a very smart question. Assuming they possess the requisite skill, yes. Howrick and the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there is a chance the spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Mayhap you should be one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state, combined with a strong desire to help them, can drastically increase the magic's effect. And you are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there are a few in all of Norvrant more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Grey Parson? Okay, you can watch the Nier Automata anime on Crunchyroll or VRV, and maybe at some point Funimation. The Minnow Rage. I didn't even reach my ultimate rage. I didn't go Super Saiyan, but I did go on a little mini rant. I don't like Armvale. And I taught the tank how to use defensive cooldowns. Hey, you know what? At least he taught them. Now they're gonna be playing better if they remember. Absolutely, she's the best woman for the job, very few, but if aught should go awry, I'll see what I can do. I kind of want to go with this one because I just like saying, but if aught should go awry. I don't know. Is that a challenge? Well, I'll be damned if I let it come to that. Then we are all of one mind on the matter. Alice shall be the one to conjure the familiar. Yeah! Go Alice.
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay?
So, like, is Becklug essentially, like, the Master Matoya of the first? That is, some hefty
Very
clay.
good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
A porksy! I love
Plump,
porksies.
with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean. There we are. How's that?
It looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
So Alfie can't swim and Alice can't art. Look, I don't know if I can do
Yes,
much
I'm no
better.
artist. Very funny.
Okay. I'm gonna
Pay
accept
him
this
no
challenge.
mind,
I'm going to do a
child.
sculpting
Though it may
porksy
look
stream.
like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Hold on. I want to screenshot this. I want to recreate this, but I also want to try and make a porksy too. Like my own porksy. That is maybe quite possibly more realistic, but we'll see. Let me send this to myself. Okay, would y'all like to see me do a porksy sculpting stream? yeah, we're gonna be doing some IRL crafting, guys, okay? Gonna be leveling up the crafting. Okay. Pay him no mind, child, though it may look like the grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Wow, it's an actual porksy!
Not bad for a first attempt.
It's a little chonky boy.
Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully we can help out Halric. True! He even pretended to be an artist in whatever that place was called. I can't think of it. Where Vothru was at.
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
I want to make little porksies.
A name.
Tasleen!
All right, I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Angelo! Well? Alric?
Mother,
Aww. Damn. Damn. I hope Howard ends up being okay. Let's talk to him. Let's see if we can. Okay. That's what he already said. By the 12, though it was only for a moment he spoke. There may yet be hope for these people. The girl's resolve is quite impressive. One might almost think she drew strength from another. Maybe. How is he, Becklug? Did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. Gods, I would jump for joy if I weren't so exhausted. Halric, you're gonna be okay, buddy! We're so close now, Halric. As you even know, in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized is that the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect. That is, to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via our site. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Beck said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like some of the tempered back in the source? Oh! Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. I was gonna say Gabu! Poor little baby Gabu! talk about all my faves. We got to see Jerky today. And now we talk about Gabu. And we helping out Halric. Gabu, Gabu. Exactly. His condition is uncannily similar to Halric's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with earth aspected aether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow of whom you speak? Well, baby Gabu, I want to save him. I see. His condition does sound familiar, yet there is much and more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is a delicate work we do here. Work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there is hope for the patients, patients here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with your treatment. The two of you should come to the Crystarium with Beck and see if you can't make some headway with their newly posited theories. I would tell you the rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. Ah, the fire of youth. Let us return to the Crystarium then. Finally, I've found you. Oh? Olympus? Okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm just expecting an assing to pop out of nowhere. Kai, sure. What are you doing all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yulmore. Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing, the whole lot. Not enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it I will be returning to the Crystarium alone. Go on then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Beck. You know, I kind of... A little fraction of me doesn't trust Beck. I'm gonna be totally honest. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Yulmore is at stake. Wait, the future of Yulmore is at stake? What the fuck's going on? What's going on? Oh. I was like, where's the next quest? Okay. The future of Yulmore is at stake, is it? Well, do for them what you can, but keep an eye on Alphino, would you? See it to he doesn't involve himself more than is necessary. Oh, obviously he's gonna say that. Whatever could be so urgent for Lady Chai to summon us thus? Nowhere to turn. Kai Shear is anxious to see you and Alphino back to Yulmore. Lady Chai is up in the parlor. Best not keep her waiting, eh? So we're just like slowly making our rounds all the way back to each section, it seems. Each location in Norvrit. That is true. That is a huge, massive step for Halric. Okay, let's see if we can navigate this place. Oh, okay, that wasn't too hard to navigate. Well, not here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. Is this... This can't be where we go. Maybe like somewhere over here? Julia! I hope everything's okay. And this game, probably not, though.
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
But that is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
Gone? The fuck?
What? What happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Golg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
Oh, wow.
After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well, no one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
So he just ran.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice. Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee?
First world problems. I mean, to be fair, they were like basically under a spell under a very, very, very evil man. So now that that evil man's gone, and like that's really all they've ever known for the longest time, I can see where the transition would be a little difficult. Still kind of first world problems to some, though.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
He's dead. He's gone. He went bye-bye. I'm kidding. I don't know, but whatever it is, he won't have fled. Sorry, but I think he's fled. Oh, come on! Alright, chat. Which one should I do? Option 1 or option 2? First person to pick an option is what we go with. 1? Okay.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
I hope we can find him. I'm sure we will, though. But I am curious as to why he left. Like, what's he doing? He's a massive himbo and just got lost somewhere. I mean, honestly, it's possible. It's possible. You know, Yulmar's nothing like I thought it'd be, but somehow I can't picture going anywhere else. The Trides are part of it, I suppose. They've been good to me. I only wish there was something more I could do to help them. A notable absence. For all his comforting words, Alphino is plainly troubled by Master Tri's sudden disappearance. Off to bed and enjoy the rest of your stream. Alright, Catlord, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Hopefully I catch you again soon. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. I just said that. Anyways, have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye! It makes no sense for Master Tri to have left without a word. But even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Someone here will have seen something. I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave or failing that. If they have any idea where he might have gone, I will meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. Okay. So... Alright, we gotta talk to peoples. Master Tri? Why, yes. I spoke with him recently, though I recall he was in a rather dour mood. Concerned about Yulmar's neglect of industry, you see. With Lord Vothri apparently inexhaustible stores of Neol, and no great need for money, it's little wonder our business were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Tri that the Boutique of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Yulmore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. Their exchange with Moen, I just said Meowin, as if she was a cat girl. Well, your exchange with Moen has taught you about the stagnant taste of business in Yulmore. Alright. The Glory Gate. A glory hole. We talked to Meowin. Can't believe that's what I said their name was. What the heck? Where am I supposed to go? Are we going in here? Oh, here we go. Looking for Master Tri, are you? Is something amiss? When last I saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, amongst other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Vothri, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, you would still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyway, funding permitting, I proposed replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the derelicts in Gatetown. We have a duty to protect not only Yulmore, you see, but the surrounding regions of Kalusia as well, and I, for one, would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for that cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Your exchange with Corinne has taught you about the perilous state of Yulmore's defenses. Southeast Derelicts. Meadow! What? What? Oh, it's over here. Wait, I'm not attuned to this? Okay. Alright. And I can't get on a mount? Can we go this way? Are you saying Minnow because of the little sexual joke that I made just now? I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry. It popped into my head and I felt the need to say it out loud. I'm sorry. I recall a man fit in that description, asked to speak with the poor buggers lately come from right. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts, and you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies, but folk here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself, something about finding us work, I think? Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ear chewed about the derelicts, he asked about the other settlers and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was headed for Gate Town when I last saw him. Your exchange with Hathenvet has taught you about the poor living conditions of Pelusia's downtrodden? Okay, hold on. Where's this like little Aether shard at? Wow, I can't believe I wasn't attuned to this. Rip. Okay. You have attuned yourself to all the Aetherite shards in Yulmore. Wow, nice, we did things. I'm really curious, what is this? Academia and Anidor? The overwrought Ondo seems overjoyed to see you. That looks interesting. I kind of want to do that. I want to do that. Alright, so this is the glory gate key. I'm keeping it safe for work, what it's called. The glory gate. Ah, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yulmore, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Yulmore, I mean, not the bee. Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? Dang, we just cranking out these quests. For the people. With furrowed brow, Alphino carefully considers where best to look next. All we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern not only for Yulmore, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical then that having consulted those within the city walls, he would wish to do the same to those without. Grey Parson, if you would go and make inquiries and write, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gate Town, I leave to you, Kaishir. Fair enough. We should meet when we finished? Well, Top Rung would seem to me to be his next most likely destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then, but if not, we will be well situated to continue our search. Okay, alright, let's get back into this story. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistal gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Wright and Yulmore, or rather, the lack of them. We lost a great many people to the promises of Mayol and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Vothri thought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sun Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Vothri gone now, and we're curious to see what will become of Yulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend, Nuz, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after, and that was that. Alright then. Dang, I can't fly here yet either. Should really spend some time unlocking all the zones. All the flying and the zones. Hey, thank you so much for the welcome back. How's everyone doing tonight? Y'all hanging in there? What y'all up to? Y'all ready for the weekend? These like walking giant trees right here make me think of Lord of the Rings. The Wood Eyes. Let's see. Guess I need to speak to this person. It's been a while since we've been over here. Last time we were here, we were on our way to fight Vothri. Anytime you need it, the ladder is at your service. Cool beans. About to level up my Gunbreaker some more. Ooh, how are you enjoying Gunbreaker? I haven't in a while, but I've kind of been slowly working on, what is it? Red Mage. And I want to play around more with Machinist as well at some point. But I've been working on Red Mage for a bit. So, he paid a visit to both Wright and Gate Town as well, did he? I see. Kai Shir and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Kalusia, the only likely place he has left to go being Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may catch up with him. Got a lot of buttons. Ugh. You know, I found ways, as in Shrimp Trips has found ways to simplify things through macros, but I believe that there are probably still quite a few buttons. Let's get out our T-Rex. Rexy. I actually never named my T-Rex, so T-Rex name is now Rexy. I wish I could fly. We're just gonna aggro everything. Honestly though, their aggro music is just still so good. I will never get tired of it. There he is. Crate parsing. Alphano. Kaishir. What are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We have been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word and bade us return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. Though I suppose she could have overlooked it, and when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Tri. But since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Calusia, that much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, I would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see. And you believe said resources can be found here? Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is, in itself, proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Tri, and I am certain this man of whom you speak, whomever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you, should he require convincing. We believe in you! I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it into Yulmore. But that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble, or a boil, more like. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alphino, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days in a daze, but you? You've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up Mount Gold, didn't you? How could you marrying be? You're going to steer Yulmore to a better future, I know it. And I want to help, properly help, do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come then, let us press on together. Thank you, Master Tri. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yulmore needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I am here to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly, and are you certain he's here in Amity? Rendon is his name, and yes, he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Vothru's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Rendon was the left, and between them, they kept Yulmore on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, might it be wise to speak with those who knew him here in Amity? They may be able to shed some light on his reason for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristel then. As I recall, you made rather a favorable impression on him. I'm certain he would be willing to talk to us. Greetings, friend, and to you too, Master Tri. I presume you are here to ask after Rendon. I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Vothru gone, Yulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Rendon's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Yulmore together, and that is still my wish. But given how abominably you were mistreated there, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Yulmore, and I would not see you suffer for Vothri's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Rendon can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see. A little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, of Yulmore's past, is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes, and the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive, commit to this course, and prove to him Yulmore has the resolve to change. The resolve to change. I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go, and I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. Very, very persistent. Let's get out, Rookie. One day, I'll unlock flying here. I feel like my voice is getting raspy. I really hope I'm not, like, suddenly losing my voice. Yeah, let's aggro everything!
Well, well, it's you again. Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vothri's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
Right, some people know us as warriors of light, others know us as warriors of darkness.
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vothri. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vothri was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vothri's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I can offer no simple answer to that question. But this much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together.
Good for him. He
great
really wants to
many
make a
people,
change.
myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. Seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vor3. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation.
But
Please,
you got the
Brendan.
leadership.
Will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people.
Is that something you can get behind, sir?
I'd rather like the sound of that.
Nice.
But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
That actually seems pretty fair. Like, obviously we're good for it, but I think showing and like, you know, actions speak louder than words, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. It remains to be seen if his words will translate into deeds, but I shall endeavor to keep an open mind. People cannot be brought together on the strength of high ideals alone. This I know from painful experience. Woo! Yeah, he awfully definitely knows. Brendan was right to demand proof of Master Tri's commitment. Imagine it, a Yulmore that even a bloke like me could help to rebuild. Right then, is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing. Ah, yes. Mayol being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void. And a man who hungers does not like to contribute much to society, save violence perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer and I will consider offering you my counsel. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another that of production. Go on. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbors, guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. My. Think of that all by yourself, did ya? Well, yes. Began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago after speaking with the people of Yulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, Chai. I have? Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. A fair point, Rendon, and one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid in the establishment of maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos? But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready supply of the necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise. And with a little help, I'm quite certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. Finding good help. Try a look of Seelie determination is only slightly undermined by the knocking of his knees. Brendan is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have. Which is why I propose to make use of the long-abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Calusia. They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at top rung. Come with me. Oh, there we are. This would go so much faster if I had flying unlocked. Question chat. Am I, like, without, like, giving too much away, am I getting really close to Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty? That's the name of the quest that I'm supposed to stop at. Am I close to that at all? Does anyone know? You are, yes? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure, like, because I'm starting to get a little sleepy, but I'm like, okay, if I'm close, then, like, I'll just keep going till I get to it. Yeah. How in the world? We gotta go in. Totally took the roundabout way to get to the gate or the entrance. 2 more and you'll be done with... Oh, shit! Wow, okay, I am really close. Alright then. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. The chest contains canisters filled with a dastardly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of aether in a Talos. We need only get within throwing distance of one and let fly. Wait, so... A potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of aether in a Talos. So if this stuff is capable of halting the flow of aether in a Talos, can we also use this to halt the aether, like, flow around said individual's soul? So that their soul isn't drawing from that aether? And we can, like, make their soul more stagnant? Is that a thing? Could that be a thing? Thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Yulmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's quite time we learned to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That's as may be, Kai Shir, but Rendon tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Hear, hear! Alright, but if there is any trouble, we call it off? Nah. Hear, hear! Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kai Shir says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it's safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? I think so. I think we did. Good. Then let's be off to the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. Okay. Let's talk to everyone first. Either Master tries off his nut, or this means more to him than he's been letting on. Alright, nothing to worry about, just a simple matter of sneaking up on the Talos while avoiding the slavering, bloodthirsty beasts lurking behind every rock. Child's play. When you're ready, let us begin. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fan on. Oh wait, I can't turn my fan on right now. I have a wig sitting on it because I don't have a wig stand yet. I don't have a mannequin to keep my cosplay wig on. So yeah, I've been keeping my cosplay wig on a fan. I'm gonna move that because it is toasty in the closet. Not really sure where to put it though. Hopefully y'all don't hear the fan through my mic. It's on the lowest setting. I just need to get some airflow going in here because it is so toasty in the closet today. Okay. Let's talk to Rendon. And when first he arrived, I could barely hear him over the knocking of his knees. And now this? I'm not sure what's gotten into him, but whatever it is, I like it. Oh, I like it. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chai when it is safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Okay. I'm doing one of these things. Okay. I don't understand. Alert Master Chai when it is safe to approach the Talos. Objective failed and Master Chai is spotted along the way. Okay. Oh. Okay, okay, I see. I see what's going on here. Go, go, go! I did it. I did it. Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Calm yourself, little boy. Everything will be fine. Go, go, go! I was afraid I gave the signal too late, but I think we did okay. Boom! I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me, Grey Parsy. You got this, Master Chai. Boom! Nice. Ha! That should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. That music was fun. He just got these giant things following him. Okay, nice. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. They look funny. They're just like the way they move. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmore's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant to the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands, would you not agree? We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai. After you've tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai is worried sick. Cool music!
Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
Look at those lights! Yulmore be looking cool. These people are gonna be so shocked. Huh?
What's that noise? Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard!
No, sir, it ain't like that. They here to help.
Stay back! All of you!
Is that... Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see...
I can't.
She killed him!
Oh dear.
I love little goofy moments like this in the story. Dude, for real! They do have a bitter love story. I love Dulia too. Dulia and Chai, they're cool peoples.
Oh,
they're
thank you.
entertaining.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Aww.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Oh, how wonderful!
Aww. I'm glad Calusia, or not Calusia, well I guess Calusia, but Yulmore is in good hands. She's gonna squeeze him to death again! Oh god, for a second I thought she was giving him an evil look. I was like, what is that evil face? But no, we're fine, we're fine. Just the face of, I want to kiss you half to death. She's saying, pucker up. That was quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. I can't read. Some of these words be hard sometimes. Moving forward, Despite the butterflies in his stomach, Chai is prepared to address the masses. No need to fret, Grey Parsing. I have never felt better. And not all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. You know, this kind of loosely reminds me of towards the end of Heaven's Ward, when we kind of started to help rebuild Ishgard a bit, and then right, and then Amaric like officially gained approval of the Ishgardians and was giving like his formal speech and everything, and like I don't know. This kind of just loosely makes me think of that. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Okay. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble here to meet their new mayor. You there, Kaishir, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad, I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothri's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the crown lift will show you up. Okay. Speak with Chadden. What a Chad. It's like not even that far of a walk, but we're gonna teleport. I'm gonna pull an Oliver and be lazy and not use me legs. It's so weird to be in Vothri's chambers with no Vothri. You got
Go on,
this.
dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule.
True that.
Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gatetown too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
I'm gonna cry. This is such a wholesome moment. All of the work and shit and emotions we went through to get to this moment. It's truly heartwarming. It's so crazy to reflect back on the time when we first met Dulia and Master, well, I guess he wasn't Master at the time, but Dulia and Chai, like, it just, and here we are now. And at one point we stood in this room with Vothri just being so evil and having these people like basically under a spell, and like now they're free, and I don't know, man, this is emotional. This is just really, really heartwarming to see.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vothri. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
It's very humble of him. But who would possibly come after him?
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vothri must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today.
Somebody that other people would also look up to and hope they're good enough to put Yulmore's needs first. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if there's like a specific person, but I guess that's just more so like, here's what the game's telling us, like the future of Yulmore, like painting a picture, I guess, for us, but not going too deep into it.
Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
Yay! I'm so happy for all these people. They deserve so much better, and I think they're gonna get it. Yeah! Even we clap now too. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stir them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Umorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism and to the very stone upon which this city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? I was waiting for Julia to actually ask that. That's such a thing that she would be into and ask. We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Ooh. Who goes it? Yes, of course. Hey then, Bet. Aye, that's me. I liked your speech, but there's folks outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you've a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Grey Parsing. I hope to see you again before long. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as okay, let's try it again. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. I'm glad we wrapped up things here in Yulmore in such a positive way. We leaving happy. So Alphino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends, in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better's taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai's been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit, just a matter of taking the first step. Oh, we get a little orchestration. That's cool. Nice. Oh, okay. This is the quest. Ah! go. Alright, Vows of Virtue and Deeds of Cruelty. Alphado wears a satisfied smile, seemingly content with the state of Yulmore. Oh boy, y'all, this is it. We finishing 5.1. Does that mean we're 4 minutes until Endwalker? Truly to see Kaishir thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beck's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Alright. Go back to the Crystorium. Ah! Sorry! Cancel! Cancel! Ah! It wouldn't let me cancel. I'm sorry. Can you come to the Crystorium? I thought you were just popping over to say hi. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Not me over here just trying to crank out these quests. Totally not trying to be, you know, grinding, finish that 5.1. I'm over here like, hi, bye. I'm so awkward. Why am I like this? It's a Hembo Joestar. Oh my god, everybody's here. Why the fuck you slapping me? Bitch. At least you get a nice wave. I'm over here, I get slapped. Ooh. What is this? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wait! I know what this is! You sent me this outfit! You showed this to me! Holy crap! Thank you! I like this. Zoom in on the hat so y'all can see a little bit better. Look at that! That's cool! Y'all, I got a hat. I got a hat. And, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we got the shoes. We got the Vans. Look at that, y'all. Thank you so much. I remember you... Oliver, what are you doing? Oh, that's not Oliver. That's Gigi. I remember you showing this to me. I appreciate it. I know. And I need my 2B boots too. One day I'll get my 2B boots. Dude, thank you so much. That's so cool. Thank you. Wait, is Gigi still? Oh, Gigi. Here. Sorry, Gigi. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Gigi, where you going? No! Oh, Gigi did not like that. I tried to pick him up and then I like knocked my phone over, so I was juggling Gigi and my phone. He did not want to be picked up. He just wants pets. He doesn't want to be picked up. Oh, I lost my pin. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right? He's over here being a menace. So I have Gigi trained to where, if he wants pets, he has to give me kisses. So he'll like lick my hand and I give him pets. He licks my hand and give him pets. I like this outfit. This is cool. Hold on. Your hair is so cute. I like this. This is cool. You look adorable. I saw you change your glam and I was like, ooh, I like this. Not that I hated what you had before, but I just happened to see that you changed the glam. Alright. We'll get back to the story. You have matching glam for a friend. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I want to put my horns back on, but I need to put my hat into so yeah. No, not that. So this one, no, yeah, here we go. This is what my outfit actually looks like. I have my horns on. I just haven't put my my current hat, helmet, whatever you call it, into my glam dresser yet. I think it's the highest level thing I have right now, so I don't know if I can actually put it in my glam dresser yet, but yeah. Pretty soon this will go in a glam dresser and I'll get it all put together. Thank you so much for the gift. I'm gonna have to put my new clothes in my glam dresser too. And make a new glam set. Story first. I know, so Shrimp Trips wants to do the first part of the near raid tonight as well, I think? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to consult with him and see where he's at in his story, because I know he's trying to get caught up too. And then we both gotta get up extra early tomorrow morning for work, for the adulting life. Can't wait to see it. Yeah! I'll play in something. I'll have to mess around. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say first. It would seem Alice has yet to return from the inn at Journey's Head. I do hope she doesn't overtire herself. In the course of preparing more Arsite, we made a significant discovery. We thought it best to wait for your return before sharing our findings. My congratulations, Gray. Glad tidings from Yulmore did precede thy coming. I will see that Thancred and Reen hear of these momentous events, that they too might take joy in that which thou hast helped to bring about. God, I hate the way he talks. I'll never ever get used to it. I take it you are ready to resume our work? See. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote and, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Arsite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. Damn. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that White Arsite was ill-suited for our purposes. But, Urianger, did you not say that, compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Becklug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, but weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshly simulacra, and the suphite of aether which compriseth them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would, theoretically, be possible to channel your minds into the Arsite instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process, which is why we have abandoned that plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. Then we are no closer to a solution than we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Gray, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Dogma and Unai? Aw, that's a little throwback. I speak of the royal eye of the Allegan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Gray return to the source and inform Kryl and others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tadaru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings into Thancred and Rain, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tadaru, won't you? Oh, Nana. We're done. I love that we can just, like, we've always had the option to go back and forth between the first and the source and stuff, but I like that we actually are doing that now. Gray, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kryl will be here shortly, and she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Upon speaking with Tadaru, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Let's fucking go! Alright, y'all, this is it. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. You got it. Alright.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
It's a Stydian! I'm so excited!
worse for wear, I see.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
I am so happy that I'm like rolling as Dragoon right now. We got the same freaking spear right now. I mean, I don't have mine equipped right now, but like we got the same spear right now, and I'm seeing the same. My man is Stydian. Whew, today's a good day. No, I'm so happy I chose to just play as Dragoon tonight, and then we get to reunite with Estinian. I love Estinian, okay? Alright, the situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here. Oh boy.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvas.
My man Xenos is fucking back. I know that this isn't actually a good thing in terms of the story, but for my fangirling, this is fantastic. My man Xenos is also back. But this is actually kind of serious.
Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood.
That's right, he killed his
The
dad.
Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Oh no, is Gaius okay? Oh shit, it's been a long time since we've had one of these.
What's
Wait,
wrong?
Trial 2? What is this aura that's just around him? I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Technically, we're the Crimson Dragoon, but I digress. Come then. Jesus. This is fucking cool. Ah, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Grey was barely a match for him if we stay here much longer. Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you all right? We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance? No! Must even the most meddling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Xenos is like assy inside, really be shining right now. Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Boom! Goddamn! Ah! Your radiance! The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Their names? Oh shit! Doing things. Julia. Wait, what does 3 do? Oh, it gives me heals. Okay. Shit. Wait, God damn it, you killed everyone! It's gonna come to me. I'm thinking real hard about this. Like where I've seen them. I have seen these two. They were there for like the Omega raids, right? He must be stopped. That's cool, you get to play as a Stydian. Not quite Omega. Wasn't it involving something with Omega? I thought it was. We make ourselves easy marksmen moving together. I suggest we split up. Alright then, I'll take the low road, so to speak. Oh, okay, we're just jumping. I will see you outside. Stay safe. What? Which way do I go? Do I go this way? They were in Stormblood. It's not that way. Oh, shit, where did I see them? I recognize them. I need to go open the door? This map sucks. Oh, I was on the right path? Okay. It is a little difficult. Like, they don't give you a lot of, like, direction with this. Well, well, someone's been busy. Oh shit. That looked kind of like what in the absolute fuck was that? Volatile prototype. Arc Ultima. I was gonna say Ultima weapon. I knew you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. Reasons. God damn, this is so freaking cool! I love dragoons so much. Alright, let's see how well I can do with this. Oh. I really like this move. It's my favorite Dragoon move. I was trying to like read my attacks really quick. I'm actually really freaking happy. I decided to just, you know, do some Dragoon things today. I'm gonna die. Holy shit. Holy shit. How the fuck do I get health? Duty failed. I like was not paying attention to my health at all. Rip. Rip. Oh man, I gotta do this again. The music is called Ultima as well. Ooh. Hey Frost, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? The Grimlet Dark, they were the last boss of in Stormblood. Oh, okay, okay. Hey Bo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, we're doing some MSQs. We're actually on the last tidbit of 5.1 for post Shadowbringers. We're about to complete 5.1. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be doing some near raids and things, and possibly starting 5.2. Except I just failed this instance, so there's that. I have to do all of this again? Can I skip all of this? Why can't they just take me back to where I need to go? Proceed. Yeah. The more the merrier. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, Nickel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh. God damn, this is so cool. Sane's over here like, the Warrior of Light could barely, like, survive Xenos, you know, like, I don't think we can really be doing this, but I'm over here like, I could be as good as a Stydian. Cutscenes. I've already watched them. I'm not skipping them because I don't want to watch them. I've already watched them. No, this is not alt character. I changed my name a few days ago. But for this instance, we're playing as a Stydian. Yeah, I changed my name to Grey Parsing E-Girl after I beat Shadowbringers. No, I'm not story skipping at all. No. I failed the last instance, or I failed this duty, so instead of like watching the cutscene all over again, I just skipped right to get to the point. Yeah. Grey Parson E-Girl. I die all the time. It's very fitting. Yeah, no. I'm not skipping a single part of the story on purpose. If I ever do, it's like strictly pure accident and I did not mean to kind of thing. Thankfully that hasn't happened yet. Let's just get into it. Let's go. Well, true. But I mean, like, in general, like, for the first time going through it, I wouldn't purposely, like, skip it. Alright, let's try this again. Loaded data, that's like the little arm thingies. It just says to defeat them. Like that attack. It's called a Stardiver. That's like one of my newer Dragoon abilities. Am I supposed to be doing anything special? like I'm playing better this go round. Maybe not. It's weird having my hotbar set up like this. I also haven't played Dragoon in a very long time. Oh, fucking hell. Did I make it in time? Ooh, I barely made that. I barely made that. I don't know what that means. I'm so glad they gave me Stardagger. Whoa! I swear to God, if they count my foot being in that. Invulnerable. I just now noticed that he's invulnerable. I need to pay attention way more. Way more. Still invulnerable. God damn it. Hold on. How the fuck? I can't, it won't let me select anything else. Oh. Ugh! I can't sprint! Ah! Wait, can I limit break? This says invulnerable. Okay.
Taste my lungs.
Try kick his foot. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah, I think it is my newest one. I don't get to use it super often. I guess now I can because I'm starting to get like more like level 80 dungeons and stuff, but yeah. What the hell? That thing is so creepy looking. That was cool. I was not expecting to, 1, see Astidian tonight, and 2, play as Astidian. Garleans and their Machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? Wow, I certainly, like, can't read. He is such a badass. I love Astidian so much. I was fangirling real hard when he, like, first called our name earlier. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we saw what happened with Astidian and Gaius. It looks like Kryl also saw it too?
Are you alright?
Peer into my past, did you?
Just a little bit. No biggie.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. No matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
Of course. Xenos will only be entertained if we're, like, in the room, honestly.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. but no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
That is...
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
I have a crazy thought. And maybe I should write this down. Actually, I will write it down, but I'll tell you guys first. So, unless it's like completely far off the rails, which please tell me if it's just off the rails, okay? But we are trying so hard to get our, like, friends, the Scions' souls, back to their bodies on the First. We're trying to get them back to the source. If Black Rose could happen at any moment, why don't we try to evacuate everyone here over to the First? And we can bring their bodies with us to the First. Like, you know, why don't we go from the source to the First instead of the First to the source? I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. I don't know. Is that too off the rails, or should I write that down? No such thing as crazy thoughts, just smart ideas not seen yet. True. True. I hope y'all are doing well, guys. How are y'all? How y'all be? Alright, I'm writing it down. Okay, so... Sorry, hold on, I'm writing. Okay. I got it. Okay. By the way, guys, if you're just now tuning in, don't forget to claim your daily cupcake. Everything's been reset, so whoever has the most daily cupcakes by the end of the year will win a prize. Right now is the time to get on that, you know, while the cupcakes are still fresh, so to speak. I think everyone's kind of, like, hovering around 5 cupcakes at the moment. Yeah, daily cupcake. So you can redeem your daily cupcake by going over the channel point redemption, and with 1 sprinkle you get a cupcake. It's a nice way to just kind of check into all of my streams and say hi. You get one cupcake per stream, and yeah, it's just a fun little thing that I do. And then you can also tell me what kind of cupcake you're having today, because who doesn't like cupcakes, am I right? So but yeah, thank you so much for redeeming y'all's daily cupcake. Hey Theo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hi. So yeah, it's a fun way to just check in and say hi. So even if you can't stay long or anything like that and you see that I'm live, just pop in, get your daily cupcake, say hi, and you can pop out, you know? It's as easy as that. Or you can stick around, we can talk about cupcakes, we can talk about whatever I'm doing and all the things, but you still get to collect your cupcakes. Last year, Jay was our winner for the daily cupcake with 76 cupcakes. Now, granted, I store the daily cupcake in the middle of the year, so this year we have a full entire year worth of daily cupcakes. So anytime you see me streaming, come on in and claim that cupcake. We also have a huge channel community pot thing going on right now. If you guys can get to 200,000 channel points in the pot, in the community pot, I will do a curry stream. I've never tried curry, and I think it'd be fun to make curry. I have a friend who is Indian, and I'm gonna go consult him at least on his curry recipe. So I think that would be a really fun stream. Last night we did a Final Fantasy XIV cooking stream with shrimp chips, and it was an absolute blast. I highly recommend go checking out that VOD, which will also be up on my YouTube within the next few days. But yeah. Doing well, just can't sleep. I feel that. Lately, I've been struggling to sleep. Of course, I'm over here drinking an energy drink, so that could also be why, too. Anyways. Alright, I wrote down my notes. Okay. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
I was kind of wondering that myself.
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention.
Curious.
He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
Okay, so Black Rose is no longer a thing that we are aware of?
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
What other business do you have to attend to? Just stay with me, please, Estinian. I need you.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
No. Estinian over here trying to be tough guy.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Hey, come on, too soon. Still too soon, man. It's not our fault we got yoinked over to the first.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
They always tell us to get some rest, but like, I swear we never actually get any rest ever. There's always something going on. Alright. So you kind of know that, like, you've completed a patch when they tell you to get some rest. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Becklug can manage without you. They've got enough scions to help them, if you ask me. I did it. We completed 5.1. We did it. We did it. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Bum, bum, bum. Traitors, you would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Ah! Onward! Before this day is done, victory shall be ours. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think I find it amusing? Like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. Is this a Litibus? Is it a Litibus? A Litibus? It's a Litibus. Oh shit. That hue. Your soul is... Who are you? I guess, have these two not ever met? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting— Wait a second! Is this not actually Litis? Is this Gaius pretending to be an Ascian or something? I don't know. Alright, before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. That's not a Gaius smile. Zodiarch. Oh shit. They dropped the Z name. Okay, so was that actually a Litibus? Meanwhile, in Yulmore in the first. I hope they're thriving over there. No, nothing stays happy for too long. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old, abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos? We'd best get packing. Study, work, board, and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Oh? Evil Ardbert? Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Wait, what? This isn't the Ardbert I know. Something seems wrong. Who are you, imposter? It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. I don't know. I got weird vibes with that one. I thought Ardbert found peace. What happened to him? What happened to him? Alright, well, that concludes 5.1. Holy shit, guys. I was not ready for any of this tonight. Normally, like, the 5.1, or not 5.1, but normally, like, the first patch after beating an expansion is kind of like, you know, like, as you progress through the patches, it gets kind of better. I like this one. Oh, good call, good call, good call. We taking lots of notes tonight. Okay. On the source. On the source. Xenos talking to Elidibus? Question mark. About Zodiac? Okay. On the first. Evil Ardbert? Is he quote unquote back? Question mark? So many questions. So many questions. Wait. Is this a Hercules reference? Hold on, what the fuck's going on here? It's messed up, but honestly, it's funny. Okay. No!
Part of the coin.
It's all coming down.